Good with y'all niggas, man. What's Gucci, y'all? Back at it again and shit. Bro, yo, look, like, this law, I don't even, first of all, look, I'm gonna put a disclaimer out here, right? For me, I'm not perfect like everybody else on this bitch. Feel me? But I do check the facts before I just sit there and just go believe. See, that's the problem. A lot of niggas don't think for themselves, bro. You gotta think for yourself, my nigga. You can't just believe what you see. Feel me? Cause look, I get on. I don't be on like well, I don't even be on Twitter. But I just went on there because I keep seeing some. I was on a book. Feel me? I ain't really been on social media like that. I've been on and off. Feel me? You scroll down, you probably see some cheeks or some shit like that. So I just get off that, or I check my notifications from people that I fuck with texting me and shit. And then I'll probably see some ads or some shit like that, and I just dip. Feel me? Cause it's just, I just dip because it's just weird. Not even just because it's weird. I used to, feel me, I used to care about that, should I say. That used to catch my attention. But that don't catch my attention no more because I'm not on that. Yeah, so let me get into it, right? So niggas think that on December 21st, apparently, magically, out of nowhere, these niggas gonna have superpowers. Hold on, let me wet my camera up. They think they magically gonna have superpowers and they magically gonna be a god. And niggas don't do the research behind it. They just assuming that they're gonna be a god on December 21st. I'm thinking it's because NLE Chopper said it. I think I seen a tweet of him saying that. Not directly, but I seen it. Somebody had shared it to something. I forgot where I seen it at, but I seen him saying something like that. I'm seeing and then I guess it just spread from there. Or I guess it been spread it and he's posted it back. I don't know how this shit go around, but it's mad niggas talking about something. They gonna have powers on December 21st, right? Now I just got into, well, I've been learning astronomy, right, when I was in school and shit, but I only touched on it briefly. Feel me? That was when I was in my senior year. I touched on it. I was learning astronomy for a good minute, that whole half a year, because I remember we got actually, was that my senior year? Might have been 11th grade, but all I know is I was in there. I studied astrology. For me, what they was teaching, and it wasn't that long. It was a brief period of time, but I know a little something. And December 21st, and I'ma go on after this vid. I'ma give y'all the research. This not only for me, because I just did the research again to make sure I'm not tweaking. Feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all the link. This is the first time I'm editing the vid for y'all. I got y'all niggas. I'm gonna edit the vid and I'm gonna put it in there at the end. I ain't wanna put it at the start because niggas not gonna, I'm gonna have to break it down. I'm gonna break it down first. Niggas not gonna, for me. But yeah. So apparently December 21st that marks the start of winter. That's the winter solstice. Snoop, what are you doing? That's the winter solstice, right? Or however y'all niggas pronounce it, I don't know. That's how I say it. If it's not correct, y'all can correct me or whatever. I don't give a fuck about the English language in general anyway. Feel me? But yeah, that makes the start of the winter solstice. And the winter solstice is basically when the Earth North Pole is farthest from the sun. Feel me? So assuming that we all believe right now, or that I have already stated that we all come from the sun, or that y'all know, all these conscious people, they will tell y'all that they ideology or they belief, and it can be backed by science, is that we all come from the sun. I'm not even gonna say we all, because feel me, it is hybrids, and it is extraterrestrial life on this shit and all of that. But I'm just talking about melanated people, because that's what they talking about on Twitter, right? That's what they talking about on social media, melanated people. I'm gonna show y'all the memes and all of that shit too when I edit the vid. That's what they talking about. They saying melanated people gonna be on December 21st. They gonna have superpowers. They gonna wake up with superpowers. This and that. I'm not gonna lie. The memes is funny as shit. Y'all got it. Y'all got it on the memes. The memes is funny. I can't front. I did laugh a little bit on that, but the shit is like, yo, cause niggas don't know what they really saying. Niggas don't know the science behind it. But yeah, that marks the day when the Earth North Pole is farthest from the sun in astronomy, right? So if we come from the sun, doesn't it make sense that the sun would give us the superpowers that we talking about? When they all saying about this unlocking superpowers shit, when they all talking about unlocking superpowers, they all say that we getting a superpower from the sun because the sun is gonna heat up, and it already is heating up to a degree where, and then that's another thing too. Niggas out here joking, thinking it's funny. Before I even get into that, hold on. Before I even get into the other thing, niggas out here joking, thinking it's funny and shit. But a lot of niggas here gonna be fucking burnt alive, bro. They gonna be incinerated because they're not eating right. They not on a fucking, I guess you could say, spiritual or conscious woke diet, whatever you want to say. They not on a diet where they're not on the alkaline diet. They're not, that body has toxins in it. They eating meat. They doing all this. They dying not even right, so their body not gonna be able to withstand that. Even with the melanin on their skin, they're gonna incinerate from the inside out. They don't have, feel me? They tools is not working with them. They tools is working against them, bro. But yeah, so I ain't gonna get into that, man. This is what it is, my nigga. Niggas play around too much, but for me, not take nothing serious. But yeah, I'm gonna get into that. All right, so look, in December 21st, it's supposedly when, I'm not talking about with the solstice right now. I'm talking about the Great Conjunction, and this is what they call the event when, because this is how they saying they getting their superpowers. I'm assuming, because I don't know where they getting the information that they getting these superpowers on December 21st. I don't know why niggas thinking they know what they talking about in the first place, bro. Without they don't provide no evidence, no research. They just going off what the next nigga told them. Oh, I'm gonna guess. It's like me going on a nigga street. I'm be like, yo, that nigga over there, he got a little something for you, and if you feel me, do such and such, or if you wait for a certain time and come outside and look at it, then you gonna have superpowers. No, nigga. But yeah, it's a great conjunction happening. It's with Saturn and Jupiter is gonna be, they in it, because you know the sun has a gravitational pull. If you study astronomy, the sun has a gravitational pull. The moon has its own gravitational. Each planet has its own gravitational pull. Let me just put it like that. Each planet has their own gravity on it, bro. They have their own gravitational pull. They have their own electromagnetic field about them. But the sun's the sun has more mass. So therefore its gravitational pull is stronger than every other planetary mass around it. So that's why it's able to pull all of them. That's why they all orbit around the sun type shit. And that's why the earth orbit around the sun too, because the earth has a smaller gravitation or a weaker gravitational pull than the sun's gravitational pull, because it has more mass. It's heavy, nigga. So it carries more gravity. Its electromagnetic field is bigger than the planets around it. But yeah, let me keep getting into this shit. Alright, so look, feel me? And most of the niggas that watch me, y'all know, cause we did this together, my nigga. We was on this, we was in Robbie class, and we touched on. I know most of we don't be paying attention to shit because we be laughing and shit. But I always retain the information. It's always in my subconscious. I just got to tap in. Feel me? But yeah, most of the niggas in my class, y'all was in Robbie class with me and shit. Y'all know. But even if it wasn't paying attention or shit like that, you could still go research this information, nigga. Just type it in on Google or and find and read up on different shit, and you gonna find it yourself. But yeah, so there's a great conjunction. Supposedly Saturn and Jupiter are gonna be forming. It's gonna have a bright light. I don't know the exact time. I forgot what the fuck they was talking about. I don't know the exact time, but it's gonna be. We're gonna be able to look up in the sky and see a bright light that they're gonna emit, Saturn and Jupiter, because they're gonna be. It's a great conjunction because they both close together to the Earth at the same time. So that's 3 electromagnetic fields that's coinciding, and like one to make one electro. I guess you could say it's like It's 3 of them, and they all have their own gravitational pull. Remember I told you, but now they all like in the same. I don't know. I don't really know the words to explain it to y'all niggas in a way that you gonna get it, but you feel what I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say. So it's gonna emit a bright light at night. I think you gonna be able to look up in the sky at night. Come outside and you're gonna be able to see a fucking. It should be like a bright fucking thing in the sky, and you're gonna be able to see that shit. It's supposed to be a spectacle, and here go with these religious people thinking that it's gonna something about them. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. For me, cause I'm not religious. I never was religious. I was always skeptical of religion, cause it never made no sense. For instance, my mindset was, first of all, when I was a child, I hated church. That was the first right, cause people would try to force you to go to church or saying you're going to hell. How am I gonna go to hell for not going somewhere that I don't want to be? Mentally, spiritually, physically, whatever you want to call it, I don't want to be there. Every time I'm in there, it makes me fall asleep. So it's a bunch of bullshit. And why would a God allow me to go to sleep in a place where I'm supposed to be receiving his divine blessing and information from one of his prophets or so-called people that's connected to him? It wouldn't be like, for me. Yeah, I'm not about to keep talking. I'm about to talk about religion, but that's basically what I was talking about. And we know that these planets, they all hold elements. Feel me? They it's just like when you see a star, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called but you know when a star explodes, the combustion of it, for me, I learned this in astronomy class with Robbie. So you gotta forgive me because my memory is a little, for me, sketchy on that bitch. Cause I done learned so much. I done took in so much new information. But I'm gonna try to describe it the best way I can for y'all niggas. When a star is I think it's called a supernova. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But when a star is getting ready to explode, it's like the mass in it is compressing itself, and then when the supernova hits and it explodes, it's called a supernova. And when that explodes, it emits different gases and elements, and that's how we got all these fucking elements that we talking about. Like when you say helium, hydrogen, nitrogen, shit like that. For me, gold. What else? Y'all know on a periodic table, all the elements and shit like that. That's basically where the elements supposedly come from. But I was trying to connect it to something. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say. Oh, so we know that all these planets, they contain the same elements that are within, what you call it? We know they contain the same elements that is within our body. So I'm guessing they saying they're gonna get superpowers from. I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know how. I can't piece it together how they figure that they're gonna get superpowers from the thing. But I mean, I'm just giving you a different perspective on it, because that's the only way I could try to make it make sense to where they saying they're gonna get superpowers from Saturn and Jupiter. And those are gassy planets. They don't even know what gas that Saturn and Jupiter emits. They don't even know what gas they emit. And the gas trickles down into our fucking atmosphere, and we inhale that. They don't know what gas that we inhale from Saturn. They don't know. I don't know what gas we inhaling from Saturn, nigga. Feel me? But I know that the gas from Saturn, for me, while we orbiting the sun, and we, for me, fuck around and pass Saturn and orbit Saturn, the fucking gases trickle down into our Earth, into our atmosphere, and we inhaling that shit. And the same thing I could say for other planets that have gas that's involved with the gas, and they gas trickle down to our atmosphere, and we inhale it. But yeah, we know these. I don't know how they're gonna say we got superpowers. I don't really know, but the memes is funny. For me, I give y'all that. I guess just a way. Maybe it's gonna help spread the consciousness and spread the spiritual awakening that's going on around here, that's going on around the earth. I don't know. But yeah, my nigga, that's basically it. That's basically what it was. I just wanted to come here and talk about that. I kept seeing it December 21st. We gonna wake up, we gonna have superpowers. And Snoopy trying to play around right now. But I ain't really trying to fuck around. And I'm talking right now. What's up, Snoop? What's up, Snoopy? But yeah. Feel me? Yeah, let me just talk about that. Oh yeah, we get touched back on the point. But I was talking about with the fucking diet. First of all, like I'm saying, I don't know how they saying they gonna get their superpowers from Jupiter and from Saturn. But the planet is fucking. It is coming into a shift though. I'm not gonna lie, it is coming into the shift, but it's not because of Saturn. It's not because of Jupiter. It's been getting its vibration risen because of the sun. Like I told y'all, the sun. Yo, what is she doing? Stop playing, Snoop. I'm not playing with you. But yeah, what the fuck was I talking about? She be getting me tight. She always ruining my videos, bro. Shaking my head. But yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Yeah, but the sun is... I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. I don't know what the fuck I had on my mind. I just had it, but I can't even say it. But anyways, all you need to really know is the planet is because remember, everything is vibration, and the vibration came from the sun, right? And we are you identify as person. Feel me? People as of the sun, nigga. The sun made us. For me, it's the sun vibrated us into existence, vibrated this planet into existence. So what I'm gonna say is, the sun is raising this planet's vibration. So it's going through a shift. Now, if you were saying they was gonna get their powers from the sun, they would have made more sense. But saying they're gonna get their power from a great conjunction on December 21st or the winter solstice, it's not making no sense, because that's when the North Pole is tilted farthest away from the sun. Most people is saying before they even, I don't know if these unconscious people just came into it, they don't even know what they talking about. They just hopping on the wave to make trends and memes. And the people that do know, or they think they know, they coming from me. That's just how I'm looking at it from my perspective. The people that don't know but think they know, they thinking that December 21st, probably because somebody told them and they didn't actually do the research, or they fuck with somebody that actually knew that what he was speaking on. They thinking that December 21st or the Great Conjunction and the winter solstice is supposed to bring them some superpowers. When really, for me, the people, even before they was talking about that, the superpowers come from the sun unlocking your DNA, because melanin holds intelligence. Melanin holds light, the light from the sun that just made you, and it actually unlocks your DNA. So us being able to, feel me, that's why people sun gaze and they do all that. Just like you see some Illuminati or spiritual soul. See that nigga, he say he be sun gazing and shit. He get in nature, he be sun gazing. And you see this nigga, he probably really did unlock his DNA. He probably do be seeing visions and shit. I believe it. He probably really do be seeing visions, and he really do be having psychic abilities, because he actually be straight. The sun be actually straight. But it be raising his vibration, literally. The sun be raising his vibration, unlocking his DNA. But that's basically what's gonna happen to the earth and to us. But if you not having your body right, you're not gonna be able to withstand the shift. Your spiritual body is gonna be purged from your vessel, because your body is gonna be incinerated, because you have toxins in your body that when the sun hits the melanin, and the melanin holds the sunlight, and the sun is vibrating the earth at a higher rate. Your body's not gonna make that shift. You're not gonna make that shift, because when the sun hits the melanin, and the melanin holding the sunlight, the toxins in your body are actually gonna make you incinerate from the inside out. So you're not gonna make the shift. You're not gonna have no superpowers. You're not gonna have nothing, because you're gonna be dead. Not really dead, because you can't destroy energy. You're just gonna be purged from your physical vessel, and you're gonna have to wait to come back to this fucking new shift and new dimensional earth that we're gonna be living on, or we're supposed to be living on. Mind you, I told you, I always take it with a grain of salt. You don't have to believe what I'm saying. You could take this shit with a grain of salt too. I don't really give a fuck. For me, I don't care if you believe it or not. I'm just telling you what the science told me. Feel me? Or what I recall the science telling me. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, nigga, I'm human just like y'all. But if you research it and you feel me, and the answer is resonating with you, and you feel like what science telling you told me the same thing, then damn, we on the same page, nigga. Feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna put the research at the end of the vid. I got y'all niggas. But yeah, I hope y'all raising y'all vibration. I hope y'all eating right. For me, because when that December 25th happened, and after that, and the sun start, and we start coming back and rotating back all the way to the summer solstice, and the sun start getting and start vibrating us to a higher level, and keep vibrating us at a higher frequency. And if you're not eating right, when that time comes, you gonna be assed out, nigga. I'm not gonna what to tell you. You're gonna go outside and you're gonna be like a vampire in the sun. You're gonna get burnt. Your skin you're gonna get burnt by your own skin. Feel me? Notice how vampires, they don't have no look. This is crazy. I'm glad I brought it up. Notice how vampires, they don't have no melanin, right? You always see them of light pigment, and light pigment symbolizes the lack of melanin. Because we all know if you have melanin, if your skin holds melanin, you're gonna look like this, or you're gonna look like different shades of melanin, nigga. Feel me? So that's why you see vampires, they always looking of light pigmentation. They always looking white. Not that I got beef with no white people. I'm not racist or nothing. Let me just put that out there. Feel me? I don't care about nothing. I don't discriminate to nobody. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But it is what it is, nigga. Feel me? But like, yeah, that's why you always see vampires. They always so pale and so white, and that's why they go outside in the sun and they get incinerated. Literally, they get incinerated. They can't do anything. There's nothing you could do against that. But yeah, my nigga, I hope y'all raising y'all vibration and shit. Hope y'all been eating right, taking care of y'all. So I love y'all niggas. Like so, Mac, that I'm out. Peace, my nigga. What's she looking at? What was my dog? Yo, Snoopy, they believe that the dog not conscious. Snoopy conscious, bro. She aware. She always, for me, she out here. She just can't express the level of consciousness I have at the level I can, my nigga, because my intellect, my brain is just made to express at a higher frequency than hers is. But yeah, I love y'all niggas, bro. I mean, I hope my information helped you. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. Leave it in the comments. Do whatever you want to do. Hit me up with the research and all that. I'll post it after, or however I'll include it in the next video, or whatever the fuck the case may be. Feel me? Like I told y'all niggas. But yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research. Don't follow me. Do your own research. Feel me? I learned this shit like probably 2-3 years ago, nigga. I don't know. And I probably was 2. Or it was 2 or 1.5. 2 or 1.5 years ago. Feel me? Because we've been in quarantine. I ain't really been paying attention to time. I've been living outside of time. Feel me? But yeah, do your own research. Feel me? It's based off what I recall and what I'm just now learning. I'm getting back into astronomy right now because I want to defend myself against niggas who's using astronomy against me. And I started getting into my zodiac, my natal chart, the crystals, the 7. Remember I told y'all, bro. It all connect. Everything connect, bro. It all connect. So that's the reason why I have to. When you get into one, you have to get into everything because they all play a part and they all connect. They all play a role into this in the universe. They all play a role in the universe, bro. But yeah, my nigga, like I said, if you feel like I'm wrong or some shit like that, feel free to leave the information in the comments or whatever you want, or whatever the case may be. And my nigga, bless you, my nigga. It's all good. It's all good. I ain't gonna take it no way or nothing like that. For me, correct me. But like I said, do your own research. Do your own research on what it's doing. You tell me if it makes sense that we getting powers from Saturn and Jupiter at the Great Conjunction, or you telling me if it makes sense that we going into the winter solstice where the Earth is tilted. The North Pole of the Earth is tilted farthest away from the sun, and you tell me if it makes sense if we getting superpowers, with basically little sunlight, little to no sunlight that we had, and that's on this hemisphere that I'm on. I live in America. You tell me if it makes sense. Man, I'm gonna fuck with y'all niggas. Like I said, my hands starting to freeze up. I'm not gonna hold you, so I'm really dipped. I just wanted to summarize that and put that. I'm really dipped though. But I love y'all niggas. Y'all take care of yourself, man. XO Immaculate, I'm out, my nigga. For me, $1 million smile takes. Let me double back on that. Let me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But nah, I'm out though, my nigga. Y'all keep raising y'all vibration, keep striving to reach that immaculate consciousness, my nigga. I'm out. Peace.